And I want us to talk about this thing called abandonment. You see, nobody prepares you, about what happens when you get that disability diagnosis as a parent. Nobody. Everything falls apart. At some point, you're overwhelmed, you're stressed, you don't even know whether you're coming in or you're going out. And pretty much it's like everything falls apart. Before everything starts to fall in place, it falls apart. And I want you to stay with me. And this is where things get really, really ugly. I'm speaking to my African parent, African mom. Things get really bad when sometimes the person you expected to support you walks away. Either maybe you had a boyfriend, you were excited about this child, and they walk away. You were married, you get that child, and the husband walks away. And these are not some made-up stories. I started doing community work back in 2018. And so I've had some stories, man. I have had some stories. I have been on the ground. And this is the truth. It may not happen everywhere, but it does happen. And so today I wanted to come and talk to that mom. If somebody left you, I'm not going to say it's easy. I've not experienced that. If somebody left you because of a disability diagnosis, here is what I want you to know, that them walking away has nothing to do with your sense of worth. And them staying too have nothing to do with your sense of worth. The decision they made it because, whatever their reasons are, you don't know. But I don't want you to equate it with your sense of worth. And we need to understand this. All of us, we need to understand that we are not worthy because of the hairs, the fake hairs we are putting. We are not worthy because of the cars we are driving. We are not worthy because of where we live. We are worthy because God says we are worthy. We need to get that straight down. That I am not worthy because of who I walk with. I am not worthy because of some things. I am worthy because God says that I am worthy. And He gave His only Son for me, the village girl. And so, here's my prayer for you. And I'm saying this with a lot of humility. That after you go through that pain, because it's painful, after you have processed it, I am hoping and praying that you will come to a point where you're going to let go. Those my feelings. We always talk about my feelings here because there are many. Because if I cannot be honest with you, and the journey is not easy, and so you cannot afford to be carrying other baggages, broken relationships, some hurt. You cannot afford to go with that. And so for the mothers who are here in this community, and for the mothers that are going to join, I pray that somewhere down the line you will find healing for your soul, healing for your heart, and that you will let go. You will let go not for that person. You will let go because of you. When you forgive and when you let go, you are doing it for you. You are doing it for you. You need to be free. And so I want you to know that you're still worthy. You are still worthy, and you're not cursed. You are blessed, and your child is blessed. And so if you are African, if you know a parent, if you know a woman somewhere, and like I say, I always talk about Africans because that's where I come from. And I know our culture when it comes to disability. And if you think I'm making stuff up, you go Google what I talk about. Go Google. And let me tell you, Google don't even have all the answers because, they don't go in the interior. I have been on the ground for the last few years. And what they write and what is on the ground sometimes is two different things. And what I said is happening. We are abandoning each other because of a disability diagnosis. So whether it happened to you as a woman or a man, I am praying that you're going to find that healing and that you will be able to go on and take care of that child, because that child needs you. And that child does not need the bitter version of you. That child does not need the stressed version of you. That child does not need the overwhelmed and angry part of you. That child needs a mom, that doesn't have those feelings. So the next time you meet a mom, let them know that they're still worthy. Not because of who stayed or who left, but because God loves them and He is mindful of them. I'll see you in the next one.